Alright, my name is Ben the Birdie. This is Carter Vames, and we're going to do a saxophone lesson.
Alright, so we were just talking about embouchure a little bit, and basically there are two schools of thought, there's more than that, but really two main schools of thought in playing sax, and these are the two ways that I've played it in the past. So the first way I learned it was where you curl your bottom lip over your bottom teeth. Sort of like that, and that's also the same embouchure you would use for a clarinet.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is more common in like a classical setting because it gives you sort of a darker tone.
Oh, yeah, that's what I automatically want to go to.
Yeah, exactly. But then for a lot of jazz musicians, will actually roll their bottom lip out like that, and that feels kind of weird at first. And for a while, I didn't want to do that because it just felt weird, and I was why would I do that? But over winter break this year, I just committed to doing the lip out, and I really like the way my sound is. I feel like it's improved my tone a lot. Like it really opens it up. It's brighter. I just get a bigger sound. So I think for jazz and like rock and stuff, which is most of what I'm playing, I think it's more appropriate. But for a classical setting, I would say it probably makes more sense to roll it in.
All right.
So just try playing a few notes. All right, that's pretty good. So you're definitely putting a lot of air through the horn. You got the air support down. I mean, you know how to.
That's the main thing I've been thinking about.
You know how to move air through an instrument, but so your top teeth are just resting on the top, right?
Yeah, not really putting too much pressure.
Okay, good. Yeah. You never want to be like biting down on it too much, but you want to make sure that they're there at all, because if your teeth aren't resting on the mouthpiece, then you're just gonna have a lot less control over the intonation.
Yeah, when I've been playing like longer lines, I've been finding that I don't know, the sound will just like stop, and like I feel like I'm committed to my
You're still
air,
blowing, but it's
not
just
really like kind of coming in and out. Like
yeah. Well, can you play? Do you have an exercise or something?
Yeah,
you want? Nice big breath and focus there. So it seems like you're definitely getting the notes out in there. You have a pretty full tone, but I feel like you're still getting those like the squeaks and stuff.
Yeah, and I feel like the front of each note is not very strong.
The syllable you should be saying with your tongue is the t t t t t t t, and it's not. I mean, for brass, isn't it more like a ta?
Yeah,
something like that. So it's not as it's not as wide exactly. You're sort of stopping it.
Yeah, I feel like when I want to articulate, like I lose everything. It's like really.
Yeah. No, it's definitely tricky.
Keep it still more.
So you're trying to think of like t t t t t t t t t t. So as you're saying, you're kind of hitting the roof of your mouth and that area. Yeah, that's better. That's more the idea.
More narrow, I guess.
Yeah, more controlled as well.
All right, so we can look at this piece.
Okay.
Whole second suite.
All right.
All right, give it my best shot.
Make sure.
The octave, like, do you like actively think about blowing harder, or is it just really just more of the same?
I mean, I think
I'm trying to go for the staccato, but when I do that, I like have a lot less control of am I gonna hit the note or not.
Yeah, try doing like softer articulations first, and then work your way up to the staccato.
That's another thing I was going to ask you about. I can't play quiet at all.
Can't play, yeah. So that's another thing. I mean, well, that's basically the airspeed. Slower airspeed is going to make it quieter. Again with the long tones, just try and start out like a loud volume, and then try and bring it down. And even if you can't bring it down that much, just see what that feels like. And over time, your dynamic range will get bigger, and you'll be able to play quieter.
Yeah. All right. I'll see if I can keep going this time.
All right. you got a little farther.
Yeah,
that's
starting to lose
good.
it a little bit.
So is your embouchure starting to sort of
a
fall
little
apart
bit? I'm starting to lose a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah. Let me think. What other stuff is important? Just making sure that the corners are not tight exactly, but just that they stay in place.
Yeah.
You don't have to have too much tension there, but you just want to make sure that they're staying where they are. Really, the only thing that you should be moving is like your tongue, of course, and then also your jaw a little bit, just to get for intonation.
Oh yeah. My open is like very out of tune.
Yeah. So that's going to be mostly in the jaw, and then also with pulling in or pushing out the mouth. It looks like you're pretty far out.
Pretty far out. Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, just use a tuner and adjust it.
I just messed up.
That's all right. Just try again.
Well, so I gotta get almost like a split sound.
Yeah, I think, and a lot of that is also the air direction too.
Oh yeah.
So that'll sort of shift with the register of the note and everything, but that's another one of those things where it's like you kind of have to figure that out on your own as you're getting used to it. You'll sort of get used to where the direction of the note has to go.
Yeah. All right. I will start at C and see if I can take it to F, which is where I need to be. That's good enough.
All right.
Yeah, just be more consistent with it.
Yeah, I would say that's the main thing, and really keeping the embouchure the same throughout.
So like when I get like both octaves, like
when you get a split tone.
Yeah, what is that? What's going on there when that happens?
I mean, I don't know enough about the physics of it to say exactly, but I think it's just like you're sort of like you're getting the fundamental and the overtone at the same time, just because of the way the airflow is, and normally you should be getting one or the other.
Yeah.
So I think then it's just like they're happening at the same time, and I don't really know how that works. But closing statement. Just remember that articulation, that that's really important. So practice like long tones, and then practice articulations. Even you can try incorporating the articulations into the long tones. Like try just holding out a note, and then try doing it with like a legato articulation, and then try it with staccato.
Yeah.
And just focus on like one note at a time, really nailing it for one note, and you'll sort of get the feel for it as you go on.
So. All right. Thank you, Carter. Appreciate it.
Anytime, Ben. I'll hit you up if I need a tuba lesson.
Yeah.